and good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome to a live stream of the Starhopper Static Fire happening today. It's a pretty exciting day today because road closures in 10 minutes. Anyway, I have a 360 stream on also, and a original stream. I will send the link of the 360 if you want to check it right now. It's in the chat. We're gonna take a look at the Starhopper that's gonna launch today. Here at NASA, at SpaceX, they are now going to check the vehicle 1 hour. Simple as hell. Looks like it's ready. This might be it. 30 seconds into it. Better. 25. Better. Okay, let me turn on the countdown so you can see when the launch happens. Going to count down. Ground operations scheduled to start in less than 10 minutes. Okay, here's the countdown. Here we go. Hello everybody who's watching the stream. Yeah, that Ellen Nation, that's pretty useful. Thank you. Anyway, I'm happy I can join the game because I don't know why it's just like that. Anyway, it looks like the team is done checking. No, they're gonna. Oh, that's you see they're going blind. That's pretty amazing. Let me get more code off this bottle. Come on. I'm just drinking coke. I don't know. I love the sound. Just don't ask me why. Okay. Anyway. Let me change my avatar real quick because it's like so stupid. Okay, wait. Is it SpaceX Impact that they are launching right now? Set my character. Oh, there am I. Okay, there are people in the spectating area. Yep. Camera. There it goes. There is the rocket, the Starhopper as well. There it is. Yep, that's our friend for today. Let's spectate. Just look at them. They're doing good though. Hey, Yusuf. I don't know how you call that in English. Hello, gaming man. We're here. 65 minutes and counting. And as I said, I live in the Netherlands, but I can stay here all night to watch this mission happen right in front of me. Let me hang out SpaceX is really great. And we NASA love it. Hey. That's the rocket that's gonna launch today. The rocket that I'm going to far in zoom. That's the rocket that's gonna launch today. No, I don't mean launch, I mean static fire. If you don't know what static fire means, static fire means just a test fire. So it's not gonna launch, but it's just gonna test its engine. Like the rocket engine. Yeah. I assume you're in game, Charles. Let me see. Yes, you're in game. That's right. You're in game. You're gonna explore that. So let's go back to the how do you call it, the viewing area. Back to the
We sat there in 25th century AD. We sat there and looked
About
at
to clear the path.
stars and she just boggled her mind.
Okay, let's go to the spectate area.
And the technology
Pad
caught up to
operation. Yes. History. Yes. I'm not in Aiden classmate at school, my friend. First launch I came to. Ooh. It's a static car, okay? And looks like the teams are going. Teams are going back to the. And the rest is still standing on the pad. Raw. What? I just don't ask. Amazing. The Starhopper staying on screen. And also, I'm live on two streams at once. One is this stream you're watching right now. Why do you stream in the night? Because they are planned to do this in the night. So because they are living in another time zone. For them, is like it's afternoon. That is in Dutch middag. So it's afternoon by them. So that's the only way they can launch at that time. So I'm sorry they are doing this at night, but you can always watch it back. I'm gonna do a extra highlight video of the replay of the static fire. It's not so special, but you can watch if you want. Oh, I see ladders going on top. I'm not the one who planned this. I'm the they are the one who planned this. I'm working for them. No, I'm not working for them. We're NASA, and I'm only streaming what they are doing. So right now it's at night. I'm sorry, though. If it's afternoon, yes, it's. Thanks for information. No problem. Oh, shut up. I have time left. On Mondays to Thursdays, I always go at this timestamp. I go to bed, but now I'm gonna because it's Friday and I have no school anymore for the weekend. I can stay up, and tomorrow I can also stay up. But then Sunday again. So yeah. Say my name. I cannot say in English, so I will say it in Dutch. Yusuf Gaming? I don't know how you say that in English, so Yusuf Gaming. Gaming is an English word, but I don't know like Yusuf. How you say that? How you say Yusuf Gaming? I don't know, I'm just gonna call it Yusuf Gaming. Anyway, I'm gonna look what they have on the store. Nope, nothing. I said your name, Yusuf. Actually, okay, game is now open. That's on the group wall. We have something in store. Do not be panicked, but I buy this for 890 Robux like in 2020, so that's not this year. It's the same now, it's just like America. So Yusuf Gaming? Is that good? Yusuf Gaming? And Charles. UK. Okay. Sorry if I... Thanks, by the way. No problem. Okay, let's go back to the rocket. And if you didn't know yet, you can now. You found the bug, which let me out. Sorry, I'm just quiet. What the hell? Wait, let me check on you. How? That's you have to go. You go on your mom's phone. Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's go back to the spacecraft. As I call it, the spacecraft. Okay. Let me see what they do right now. Everyone is trying to get in. Oh my god. Okay, they're away now. No, I don't. Just don't want to zoom. I just don't want to. You have to go. I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, that failed. Get ready for some ear rape. That's that's like fucking weird. Anyway. Hello, Aiden on my mom's account. Oh, okay. Nah, that's pretty cool. Wait, let me moderate you like your other account now because you're Yusuf. I use like 2 accounts. Clear stack. That's normal. That's no flame. That's like that's nominal. At T-minus 45 minutes, they are doing that. Sorry. Rip has begun. Okay. Flare steak. Flare steak. How do you call that? I don't know. But okay. I also have a 360 stream, so you can scroll around. It's a 360 stream. It's like the same as this, but then 360. Anyway, I'm just gonna open the chat because, oh my. Said it in chat. Something not important. Little nation. Little nation. Okay, LA Nation, just why do you send YouTube links? What do you mean? LA Nation just talked to me. No, I'm not kidding. This is the first time he talked to me. No way. He just talked to me. No way. Oh, look. Our important thing. Venting started. You see that on the screen. Oh, well. Oh, wow. Okay, let's go to the engine. Okay. That's venting. Eating popcorn in the night? What the hell? Oh, I'm drinking cola. You never saw what? Never saw 360 or this smoke? Because I don't know what. Fake. When you do all effort, you leave the game. Not fair, you have stolen, not fair. You have water on. Wish I can get you cola. Oh, very yummy. Sad. Oh, look. That's good. This, you see this? That means everything is going good. Jesus Christ. Right now, welcome to our Starhopper stream that's gonna happen shortly at this time. You're looking at Boca Chica, a place that also exists in real life. We are now waiting. We're T-minus, let me see how much we're T-minus 38 minutes and counting. And all systems go for this opportunity. If you cannot join the game because you're not an investor or something, yes, Ryan will beep. If you cannot join for some reason, that's okay. You can always watch our stream. So you have time left if you're an investor to join. You have time. And Yusuf is not an investor. To be an investor, you have to pay like 890 Robux. Oh, shut up. Mom! Welcome back to the stream. What's the point of this game? The point of this game is there is going to be a launch. But this is not a launch. This is just a test fire of an engine. The real launch is going to happen soon. Very soon. I don't know when. But this is the test of the engine. 36 minutes and counting. All systems ready for a launch, and it looks like ready. What? Yeah. So let me check the chat if my OBS. If you don't know what OBS is like a streaming software, so you can stream like I'm doing right now. And when I click start stream, when is this gonna end? After those 30 in 40 minutes or something. If check the bottom right so you can see the countdown when static fire happens. Like, okay. Oh, soups. Let me lower that. And let me lower the music also. Sorry, just don't ask me too much questions, okay? Let me lower the music, there we go. I know. Let me check OBS. Go to the things. This. Go. Okay, that's good. Okay, looks like it ended. But we're still going to stay no matter what happens. Oh no. No. Oh, I did it again. I need to watch my controls. Anyway, 34 minutes. This is gonna take a while, but while we're waiting this long, I'm just gonna answer some questions you have for me. So if you have questions for me, just ask them in chat. And if you don't have any questions, I'm good. Just my ears hurting. Thank you. Turn the volume down. Thank you. Wait, let me turn my mic down because it's very loud. If this is better, tell me if this is better, okay? Like, tell me if this is better right now. Your ear is hurting. Thank you. Turn the volume down. Thank you. You don't think? Just turn your volume down if you think I'm too loud, because I cannot check if I'm loud. So okay, put it harder. This loud? This loud? You mean this loud? This loud? Is this? It is. Susan Gmail, also called Yusuf Gaming, is Dutch. So this is good. Okay, it's good. Nice. Because I think I'm too loud, but that might be because of me. Okay. Yeah, good. Okay, good. If I'm quiet, I'm just gonna watch the rocket doing nothing at all, but anyway. If you don't hear me quietly, I'm just chilling for a moment. You wou Nederlands praten, ha ha ha. That means you want to speak English, ha ha ha. Yeah. No! I just don't know how you say Yusuf in English. Yusuf, or I don't know what that. I'm confused. No. Oh, did it launch?
Segment of space.
Did Elon Musk launch
yes, that is
SM-11? Oh, come on. He didn't launch it. Sad. Be sad.
In liters per 100 kilometers, whatever the metric would be.
Sorry if I cover you up. Anyway, back to the stream. No. Be sure to tune in the stream, Nation says. Yeah, make sure to stay tuned. Feel free to leave this. Anyway, looks like what is happening right now. Wish I could see what's going on. Does this? Did the mic go? Okay, sorry. God, my keyboard is so outside fence shut down. Okay. Back to the view. Actual visual. Why are you doing that? 30 minutes and counting. Yes, that's right. 30 minutes and counting. Oh my god. You guys have to see this. I'm still in game though. Look. This is what Mango the space engineers just sent this in Hangouts. Oh my god. Lees dit sodometer. Sorry. Sorry. Why do I need to speak English? I don't know. That screen is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know what I'm saying. Dat kwam gewoon. Crap. Anyway, back to the. Oh no. No, 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 no. Wait. Wait, what the hell did I just do? What the hell did I just do? Bad. That was bad. I just needed. Oh, there's the stream. Skip this. Also, I'm questioning why is this happening right on the blocks. Just not gonna watch that. My cola is back. My cola is gone. Back to the rocket, guys. Holy crap. Is this the meme I'm talking about? Oh, I'm crying. No, I'm not. You know that's hilarious. That's like hilarious. That crime coronavirus. 27 minutes. What do I do, guys? We're just 27 minutes. Okay, man. How much? Okay, man's ready. How much? Just check real quick.
It doesn't have to use propellant, and essentially it's saving as much fuel.
Okay, let's listen to the stream.
To switch from the side position with the help of our
possible. It's pretty high considering.
Let me check on them because I know they're talking, but something is not okay.
Remind everyone
Let's listen.
that this is not going to be doing as much as a Starship prototype, like a full-fledged Starship prototype would be doing. This will only do a static fire and a few hops, while others will be doing a full. I think the original plan is 20 kilometers, I think.
Yeah,
So,
25 kilometers.
okay, 25.
So our plan is to do a 25-kilometer hop after Starhopper when we have an actual fully functional starship, as he said, with aerodynamic control surfaces, as I was trying to mention before. And we will essentially go up to 25 kilometers, then do a maneuver to make us go sideways and
They just noticed the vent shut down.
Oh, yep, we just had a vent stop.
essentially
Keep an eye on the flare stack also. That's a pretty important indicator.
Right.
so
And just a reminder, the point of the belly flop is to use the flaps to reduce drag and lower the speed.
yeah, essentially it cuts down 98% of the speed. And then you just have to make yourself vertical and slow down. At that point, we still don't know how many raptors we need to make ourselves vertical, because, well, one of them might shut down and it's a problem. But at first, we'll probably just use the necessary raptors to just go down, slow down enough, deploy our landing legs, which are now in development, and just set us down, hopefully not explode after that.
Right, absolutely. It's pretty likely that it probably would have a ride, and I'm not going to be surprised. I'd bet money on that one, because it's a pretty difficult maneuver to do, because when you're coming in at blazing speeds, anything can happen. You have to relight those engines, really, and go in for it, really. And, I'd like to remind you, actually, that before Starship has a full-fledged system, we will actually have 2 more prototypes, aka SN, I think it's 4, 5, and 6. So those are very important as well. Those prototypes are just going to be testing the engines again, but also doing hops with RCS control, etc. It's going to be, the SN prototypes will not have fins, so it'll basically be a long cylinder, basically, with, an engine cell, a silo. But do not worry, it's a very advanced silo, that is.
Some real life news, SN11's, the first crane went down, the second crane is still there. I'm not sure if the launch is still scheduled for today. I hope so.
SpaceX.com, and it's getting on the topic of real life, by the way, the SpaceX.com is still targeting today, but they may not be up today, but they are pulling FTS pins right now. These are pins that, just make sure the FTS doesn't go off when it's not supposed to, and if you were to accidentally mistakenly click the button, it wouldn't disarm. The FTS pins are pretty important. So, yeah.
Yeah, and after that, controlled aerodynamic descent that I was talking about with the body flaps, and after that, vertical landing. These are critical systems to landing starships at destinations across the solar system where prepared surfaces or runways do not exist. And returning to Earth, actually, this capability will enable a fully reusable transportation system designed to carry both crew and cargo on long-duration interplanetary flights and help humanity return to the moon and travel to Mars and beyond.
Absolutely.
Is
We have the first people travel around Saturn in a starship, or even go as far as Pluto.
Is that a flare stack activity going on? I think there's a header vent. And
Yeah, there's a header vent.
And the flare stack's gone a little mad, so... I was about to say that it was getting a little late. I'm not sure what T- we could be right now.
Right.
And if you're going to talk on the real life starship talk, and we're going to go back to real life here for a moment, the starship has a window between now and 7 o'clock Central Time this evening.
And yeah.
Right, we could possibly be 340. Oh, wait, keep going. I'll give you a possible T-0.
Right, and Everything continues to look good.
Also, just once you see that flare stack turn off, it is very possible that the static fire might be imminent.
Right. That's when I'm gonna go and switch our timeline from parent load has started to static fire imminent. So I'll be hopefully we'll see that happen sometime soon.
And let's go back to the point of the belly flop maneuver for Starship. The point of that is to lower the speed and drag to make sure that Starship is able to go from a horizontal position into a vertical position using these 3 Raptor engines or 2 Raptor engines to assist in the landing burn. But of course they'll transition to 1 engine because by the time that 2 are complete, they should have enough speed to slow down onto 1 engine. But of course, from what Elon has said, we are now going to 2 engines just to increase a bit more, just have the speed a bit slower and to just to make it a bit more stable and smooth.
And for those wondering, Starship is designed to deliver satellites further and at a lower marginal cost per launch than our current Falcon vehicles, with a payload compartment larger than any fairing currently in operation or development. Starship creates possibilities for new missions, including space telescopes even larger than the James Webb Telescope.
In that case, the Hubble Space Telescope.
So, Starship can also deliver both cargo and people to and from the ISS. The Starship fairing provides significant capacity for in-space activities. The aft cargo containers can also host a variety of payload. Now, about moon missions, developing bases to support future space exploration requires the transport of large amounts of cargo to the moon for research and human spaceflight development. Starship is designed to carry these building blocks.
Exactly, even in the case of building multiple space stations on orbit.
Yeah, and that's why we want to get interplanetary transport, because building cities on Mars will require affordable delivery of significant quantities of cargo and people. The fully reusable Starship system uses in-space propellant transfer to achieve this and carry people on long-duration interplanetary flights.
Right, well, without that talk about Starship, let's go back to Starhopper here because that's today's important step and milestone here. The Starhopper is only meant to design and test the Raptor engine in flight, just to make sure that even if it's going up, it also performs the same as if it were being a static fire, or test at the McGregor test site for engine testing and first stages and second stage.
Also, the Starhopper is currently using the Raptor engine. Now, this is a reusable Mesolox, which is using methane and liquid oxygen staged combustion engine that powers the Starship launch system.
Top vent.
Top vent.
Oh, there he goes. That's another step closer. That means that we're not on hold because different vents are coming out, so we're definitely not on hold.
Right, absolutely.
There we go. We're definitely not on hold, and 2, we have another header vent from the liquid oxygen tank.
Yeah,
and now the Raptor engines are beginning flight testing on these Starship prototype rockets, in this case the Starhopper, and it has become the first full stage combustion rocket engine ever produced that actually works and functions as it should, and probably the first that will ever fly.
And just a friendly reminder for the people in the chat, please be respectful to our hosts and commentators. It is quite disrespectful to be rude to the people, calling them underage and things, because we try our best here to give you guys the best quality content. So please don't be disrespectful to anyone here.
Hey, what's up, Flight Vector? I see you there in chat.
Uh, so yeah, everything continuing to look good right now.
I'm trying to get a possible estimate for a T-0 once, because I'm pretty sure a vent at the bottom is supposed. You see that vent under the skirt that looks really dark because of the shadows?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Yes, that vent is. It's it's going to throw more
Oh, flare
venting, I
stick!
guess. Oh,
No, I
what?
almost thought the
No.
flare stick stopped.
Oh, I was
No.
gonna. No, it's fine.
I
It's
almost thought the
fine.
flare stick stopped.
It would have been a heart attack. So that vent is gonna get well, quite a lot thicker, and I'm pretty sure that means engine chill. So after that, we might be. Oh, that's a side vent.
Oh, side vent. Okay, cool. It's you can also see every vent is a little bit different in terms of the rate of the vent. Some of the top vents are a little bit different. This one's a little bit bigger than the last vent we saw. At the top.
More
So,
pressure being
you know,
released.
it really depends how much more pressure. Yeah, it really depends on how much pressure is being built in there. Oh, and then that bottom vent just has left the part.
Yeah, that was. I think it
Uh,
was just a little depressurization they needed to do. Flare stack still going.
I bet
Yeah,
they
flare
were.
stack.
I think the point of why they were pressing there. I think the point with that was to equalize the pressure and just make it to what SpaceX is expecting for today's
Yeah, I'm
static
pretty
fire.
sure there's also a vent like that in the methane tank,
Right.
but it's weird how they always do it on the oxygen tank. So whatever.
And we're just 20 minutes away right now. Been streaming for about 48 minutes. I'm gonna get an exact count. 49-ish minutes and 41 seconds. Okay, very nice. So we've been streaming for almost an hour now.
Let's hope
But,
we don't have to
nothing
go
crazy.
for another hour.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything.
Well, time doesn't matter when you're having fun. Also, we're expecting a static fire today, so that's exciting.
Right, absolutely.
Although static fires did, although static fires seem quite small, they are
I
important
think you're cutting off a lot.
to
Oh yeah.
launching. The reason why they static fire is to get data and make sure that everything is ready, so that this hopefully soon enough here we'll have a tethered hop.
Right, and
That's
another
it.
thing, another thing to make sure is we don't want to make sure these engines have any issues. Obviously, if there were to be an issue with today's static fire, we'll obviously have to switch out the engines and repeat this whole process again. So if you want to take us through that process, by the way, Elon, about how we're gonna do it, how an engine swap would work, and
Well, I mean, an engine swap is never a good thing. So, I mean, an engine swap must only be done in case one of the engines just dies after a static fire, which could be for many reasons. It could be because of the engine itself, the combustion chamber, or maybe a piece of debris from the launch pad, or, well, not launch pad, but the launch mount. Just might come into the engine, which is always a possibility. We are hoping to do all of the tests we have scheduled with this same engine, which is engine SN6, Raptor SN6, which will hopefully do this static fire, a 1 meter hop, a 20 meter hop, and then a 150 meter hop, which will be the final test probably for Starhopper.
I believe the final hop is 150 meters.
Yes,
Right.
150 meters. That's what we're targeting.
Right, 150 meters. That's gonna be an amazing milestone here. But yeah. So, and if you're just joining us, welcome. It's a beautiful day here at Boca Chica, Texas. You're trying, or SpaceX is trying to do a static fire test of the Starhopper vehicle. We are currently only about 15 minutes away. About that range, 17 minutes to be exact.
Yeehaw,
but-
boys.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
But other than that, so far everything looks good. We've had no off-nominal sensor readings on our side, and for anyone wondering, the static fire should only be 3 seconds. We will not be gaining any altitude. We're just gonna be hooked up on the ground, and we're just gonna hit the engines for just about 3 seconds, shut them down, and then begin a rapid detank. So yeah, and as you can see, the flare stack, which is that orange fiery thing, the best way to describe it, I guess, that flare stack we see is, still burning really, to burn off some excess methane. That should be stopping soon, and once that's the case, I'll switch over the timeline to static fire imminent.
Yes, there's two options. It either stops or it gets a little bit heavier, if you want to call it
Right.
like that. I personally think it might stop, but of course we don't know anything about this vehicle pretty much, so
Right,
yeah.
this is the main part of today's static fire is to get data for how the Raptor engine performs, really, in this environment. And yeah, we're just gonna get some data, analyze it, SpaceX teams, and based on that, make engine changes, or just leave it as is and go for the hop, maybe. But I'm very positive they will be doing engine changes, or types of changes, because rapid iteration is pretty key for the Starship program. So
Yeah, for those wondering why our Starhopper doesn't have a nose cone on top of it, which was a planned thing, it actually tipped over due to the high winds in here Boca Chica, Texas. Now, due to it tipping over, we can't actually use it, and we won't do the expected 10-kilometer hop that we wanted to do with 3 Raptors just on the Starhopper and not a full Starship.
All right. I just have confirmation. Once the big vent at the bottom opens, once a vent gets heavier at the bottom, that means I'm pretty sure that means engine chill, and static fire would be pretty much exactly 9 minutes from then.
right.
So once you see some
A
big
hint,
venting at the
also
bottom
a
of the
hint
skirt,
that we're. Sorry to pause it there, Yvonne, but another hint that we're about 10 minutes out is the siren. And the siren would come from a local sheriff's police car or whatever you call it. So yeah, that's what we're expecting in about 10 minutes.
We just got a word from the in real life Starship that the closure is over for today, so we have no flight. And
No, I
the
said 11.
Space Flight Channel has announced this curve.
Okay.
Wow, Rick.
So going on to real life terms, Starship number 11 in IRL, the prototype that was set to fly today, to about 10 kilometers and gain data for a descent and relight and land at the landing pad is now canceled. The roads are now open. The weather is looking pretty iffy. We don't know the exact issue or why they're done, but yeah, they are not targeting a flight for today. We should be targeting sometime sooner or later, but yeah, we'll have to see.
My main prediction for the scrub for today is the cloud base, 'cause it seemed quite low today. I'm predicting it was maybe between 1,800 feet and maybe 1,000. It was quite low. The cloud layer, so that's probably the main concern for today.
Right.
And just a reminder for everyone in the chat, we're expecting a 3-second static fire to equalize, to test and get data on how the Raptor engine performs when it's on a Starship test prototype.
Right. And I'm going to be taking a quick break for about 5 to 6 minutes. If the static fire goes off while I'm gone, let me know. Thank God we got this on recording. But for now, I'll be right back.
And from everyone here on the Roblox NASA spaceflight team, we're going to take about a 5-minute pause. But if anything happens, one of our commentators will come and give you guys some information and details. Yeah, the top vent just stopped, so we're going to take a 5-minute break for everyone here, just to take a breather, get a cup of water, have have a sip of water, maybe some food. But we'll be back in about 5 minutes. And it does look like we have a vent from the methane tank.
And that was a lot shorter than 5 to 6 minutes, but I'm back. So everything's still looking good right now.
And it looks like from data that it looks like the
Question. I don't know if you
methane
can hear me,
tank
but is there a
vent
vent at the
has
bottom right now?
stopped.
There is a bottom end, yeah.
Right, so I'm pretty sure that means we are 9 minutes from now.
Yeah, that's the engine chill fade.
Alright, so
We are at about T-minus 9 minutes. And
Alright.
remember, we say 9 minutes, but at any time we can scrub and it will be just set for another date. So
Right.
we don't have an actual clock running. So don't worry if we don't do it today, because it will certainly be tomorrow or some day else. And yeah, that's what we're doing. We are static firing Starhopper, and yeah, I hope you like the static fire, because it will be a very
Whoa.
important mark for the next flight test, the 2-meter tethered hull, as we said.
And just to let you know, I'm going to be changing to static fire imminent now on our stream. And just to let you know, the flare stack is going a little crazy right now, but it should be shutting off here soon. But I'm going to go ahead and change it now, just because we're entering our final clock countdown here.
Wait, the bottom vent doesn't seem to be getting heavier as of now. So it might be a little longer than 9 minutes.
We might be in a hold from what the looks are. We might be in a hold. Again, because of Starship being able to equalize pressure and hold the tanks, we actually have a bit of an adjusted window, unlike Falcon 9, where once you start propelling the
Oh yeah, it's quite big now. Yeah.
Yeah.
T-minus 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's T-minus
Oh.
9 minutes.
go.
Okay, static fire is imminent.
Starship is capable of about 5 to 10 minutes of full time before you have to go.
Right. And this
That's one
is
big
really the
daddy
final stretch.
vent from the engine. We might actually be in engine chill. We might be in engine chill.
Yeah, that's
Right.
intention. That's T-minus 9 minutes.
So, T-minus 9 minutes, as we said. Everything continuing to look good. We've had a nominal engine chill event currently happening. So, realistically now, we are static fire imminent. So, all we have to wait for is to see that one engine light up for 3 seconds and shut down. And then we know we had a good static fire visually.
If we could get a close shot of it, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move over to a nice close shot for a second. Alright.
And just a reminder to everyone, the reason why we're static firing, or the reason why SpaceX is static firing, is to collect data for future flights of Starship and Starhopper.
Right. And I'm gonna go ahead and pan over to Starship now, or it's not Starship, Starhopper mainly, to be in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
good right now.
All right, that's a pretty good camera use, so we're gonna rock that for the static fire. We're not gonna be changing that.
We're now standing by for static fire, which is now imminent because of the engine chill starting. And just a reminder for everyone, real life with Starship we'd have a tri-vent, but for Starhopper there is no tri-vent.
Right.
The tri-vent is essentially what we see with the big smoke here, except it's on three sides of the Starship. Actually, you might think, well, Starship only has 2 fins. Why would we have Starship divided in 3 sides? Well, it's because we have 3 Raptor engines, in this case 3 sea-level Raptor engines, and that's why we would see a tri-vent, because it's a vent like the one we're seeing, except times 3.
Alright, and what are we looking on the clock right now? We're looking at T-minus 6 minutes and about 30 seconds. The flare stack should be shutting off pretty soon. It's getting a bit big now, actually, matter of fact. Not a problem at all.
And just a reminder for everyone in the chat, our clock's probably a few seconds or even a few minutes off for the timeline, because we don't know what the time it's going to happen. Just because we are guessing here, because SpaceX is not telling us. So we're guessing it's going to be within the next 6-7 minutes. And Lobster, do you happen to know how long it takes for propellant load?
So, it can really depend for a Starhopper. Okay. It's a little darker now. Wow.
Yeah, the sun's down.
Yeah, sun's down now, so, okay. Hey, the static fire is gonna look a lot cooler than expected. But getting back onto the topic of prop loading, Starship prop loading, or Starhopper, I think
The
it's
flare is
around...
way bigger now. Yeah, that's the flare is getting a lot bigger. And a lot brighter.
Right, and we're gonna be turning up the events timeline now for a better view of the static fire. But just to get back on your question, I honestly am not totally aware. Or maybe around 35-ish minutes, somewhere in that range. I think it depends if they're doing a SF or a hop, but you know.
Yeah, we just turned off the events timeline for a better view for you viewers, so you can actually see the Starhopper and its static fire with a bit more of field of vision.
It does seem that we are almost closing in on T-minus 4 minutes and 15 seconds. It's very exciting that Starhopper might just be about the static fire, but again, we're just guessing on the time. We're probably a few seconds or a few minutes off on our count.
Right.
That engine is really pushing that, the engine's really chilling right now.
Right, yeah.
It's quite a hard vent there.
If you take a look at the flare stack really quickly, but I'm not gonna pan over, but if you take a look at that, you can see how, you know, nice it looks in right now.
Oh my god, that flare stack is getting amazing.
Yeah, it does look pretty nice though, with the amazing plume basically coming off of it. But I think that flare stack should stop here soon. Alright, and here we go. This is the final stretch really, T-minus 3 minutes. Now, you know, if we get this, if we get the count perfect, I'm gonna be pretty surprised, to be honest. But that's probably very unlikely. We'll probably be at least a few seconds to minutes off, maybe. We'll have to see. The flare stack is.
And if we got our
taking a
count
long
right
time, but,
here on our static fire prediction, that will also help us better understand the timeline of how long it takes between propellant loading and static fire.
Look at that. That looks sick. Wow, that looks amazing. The engine chill looks super nice right now. We have a great view right now. Starhopper.
We're now closing in on T-minus 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We're standing by for static fire.
Right.
It's getting very exciting here to be closing in on T-minus 2 minutes. Because static fire is about to happen. So before static fire, we expect there to be a bit of events from the methane and liquid oxygen header tanks. And then once that starts to happen, we expect static fire.
Right, and that static fire, we're about 2 minutes. Just, take it in. Oh, top man.
Give 2 seconds.
Oh, okay. This is it.
Right. Get ready. Buckle up.
You might see some dust particles, but
Right.
Yep.
Okay, that's all.
all right.
You guys update me on the flare stack.
The flare stack is still running, not
Flare
as high
stack.
as it was. Not as
Right.
high as it was.
Oh, that means we're under 30 seconds. Okay, I think we're gonna stay quiet.
Okay, 30 seconds. Let's shut down our lights and just watch the view.
Estimation.
Right. Okay. Okay, we're inside. There we go! Nice! Stop down.
That was
Okay.
really good static
Look at
fire.
that dust. And D-Tank. D-Tank has started. Okay, very nice.
Yet we don't know if it was successful, obviously, but we will look at the data we got and see if everything's going right. And if it is, we'll come back either for another static fire if we need to, or the 2-meter tethered hole.
Look at that. Okay, so this is it. A 1 engine 3-second static fire. It was pretty amazing, really. That's it. There's nothing else that's supposed to happen. Flare stack should shut down. Detanking should begin here shortly. And once we get the heads up from mission control, ground crew is going to head back to the pad. So I think they're all going to get back in their vehicles and begin convoy.
And now that the static fire was, I believe, I'll see y'all
lots of whack.
at the tethered hop
Whoa,
and depress
You are feeling it.
is
You are-
happening. But I'll see you guys back at the tethered hop.
Before we go,
okay.
Before we go, let's just say something. Our ground crew can't actually return to the pad as we speak because we still need to do one last thing, which is vehicle safety. Because
Right.
currently the vehicle still has some propellant in it, even though most part of it has detamped, which has left the vehicle. Most part of it is still on the fuel tanks, and that's why we can't return to the pad. And so it will take about a day until it's safe, and then we'll return to the pad, do some checks, and see if everything went all right with our Raptor.
Right, and I'm gonna end it off here for everyone. This is On Lobster, the host of today's stream. We are now signing off on today's Starhopper event.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
That was great. That was a great test. thank you for all the people who worked on it. I hope you all have a nice day. This is it, and if you heard it earlier, we cannot go to the pad. We still need to do some things, and it will cost a day before it officially opens. Thank you for watching this stream. We'll see you next launch or at the Bloxy Awards. Bye bye.